Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Moltrap, and I am bringing you a ridiculously special game here. This is Jinro, a member of Team Liquid, versus the man, the awesome, the legend, the BoxeR. Yes, BoxeR in StarCraft 2, ladies and gentlemen. He is, I think, 8th on the Korean ladder or something like that. ManofOneway is the nick that he's going by in StarCraft 2 at the moment. And wow, I am so excited to be. Oh man, I mean, this is StarCraft 2 is officially a game now. I mean, it is hit legit now. Now that BoxeR is playing it, and it was rumored for a little while, and now it's pretty much known that ManofOneway is BoxeR's account on StarCraft 2, and wow, he is good stuff. By the way, check out Artosis TV, that channel there for Artosis' video. He has a really good game of Idra versus BoxeR, which I haven't watched it yet actually, but it should be very sweet as well. This is going to be a TVT. Anyway, BoxeR, sorry Jinro, not to overshadow you too much, but this is Jinro, member of Team Liquid, also a very good player, playing in Korea right now, if I recall correctly. And both players just kind of opening up with pretty standard builds here, Racks and Refinery, going into, well, we'll see what they go into, I guess, but I'm almost certainly going to get an orbital command pretty quick, and then I haven't been watching a ton of these kind of replays. It seems like we see a lot of sort of a few Marines and Hellions sort of early on in TVT, but there's all kinds of different things you can go for. You can go for, you know, try and do a Banshee Rush or something like that, you know, similar to Cloaked Wraiths and Brood War kind of build. Anyway, yes, but this promises to be a very, very exciting game. I cannot wait to see what kind of things BoxeR, ManofOneway, I'll call him ManofOneway, might as well, even though that's harder to say. But I noticed that a lot of the StarCraft 2 pros are kind of picking different names to go with, different nicknames for StarCraft 2, although Nada is Nada on the StarCraft 2 server, and I Love Uv is I Love Uv. So here we got the factory going on, Barracks putting on a few Marines here. Seems to be pretty normal. SCV still hasn't found Jinro's base here. He's got it rallied to check all the areas. He's finally going to go over there and see what's going on. He's not going to be able to get into Jinro's base critically, though, especially if he moves those Marines down a little bit farther. Come on, down there, down, 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 so he can't see. He might be able to sneak in and see this tech lab at the very least. If he gets up that ramp, let's see what he's going to see. And oh, denied. Okay, so I was gonna see what he could see there. He did not see anything, so never mind. And now this factory's gonna finish. Is gonna fly right over and get on that tech lab immediately. I'm curious what he's gonna get. Is he worried about a Banshee Rush? He's gonna get a quick Thor. In the meantime, ManofOneway has gotten a reactor on his barracks. He's starting to produce several Marines. Where does other Marines go? There's a couple more Marines just in case he floats. Oftentimes players will, if they're especially going for quick air, they'll float a factory over to try and do some scouting, especially this close on this map. It's very easy to do that. So he gets a Hellion out pretty quick, and he's researching Pre-Igniter. Yeah, he's going to go for some Hellion harass, basically. He's going to try and sneak some Hellions in there. Is he producing... I can find out. Is he producing a starport? He's researching siege mode. Wait, no, yes. Jinro is producing a starport right here in front of my face. So he's going to try and do a Hellion drop, and this could be devastating. He's going to get the Pre-Igniter, which... Sorry, Pre-Igniter, it improves the flamethrower to give plus 10 damage to light units, aka owns workers. In the meantime, though, ManofOneway busting out lots of Marines. He's pumping out tons of Marines here. He's using the tech lab. Actually, no, the tech lab's not on the barracks. He's actually transferred over, and he's building a starport on that reactor right now. He's getting some siege tanks out. Comsat goes off right in the middle of that. He knows exactly what's going on, but he's actually comsatting so he can find a target for once he gets this medevac out, he's going to move in with a few Hellions. He's got the pre-igniter finished. He's researching siege mode in case of counterattack, but the counterattack may come too soon. BoxeR, Man of One Way, already has siege mode up. If he can get those Marines on the high ground, that siege tank will be able to spot. There he is. He's got a secure position on the high ground. What's he going to do? Is he going to go for? He's going to bring the Hellions back to try and deal with those Marines, or is he actually going to drop them? I think it'd be a better move to drop them right now. He's got a single SCV running over here just to see what's going on. Try and scout. Doesn't work. Same thing in a unit trying to go out and see what's going on there. Here come the Hellions. Hellions have been loaded up in this medevac dropship. Man of One Way, BoxeR has planted down a command center over here in the meantime, so he doesn't have a ton of minerals to spend on reinforcements right now. Here come those Hellions. Oh man, the blue flames just going to work on these SCVs. They're having to run away to this expansion, but they've got nowhere to go. He's only got a single Viking that he got out just in case of that kind of thing. He's having to land these Vikings, actually 2 Vikings, sorry, to try and deal with that. Oh my god, and he's still, oh, the dropship's going to go down now to those Vikings. He should probably kill that dropship first and then re-land, but oh man, this is bad. This is bad. He's got no SCVs left at all. He's had to cancel that command center so he can, well, I'm not sure what he's producing with the money from that command center, actually. He's got these siege. He needs the counterattack. I don't know if he can. Siege mode is finished for Jinro. He needs to get that siege tank moded up, though. There it goes. So there goes any chance of counterattacking up that ramp. So, wow. Vikings running around. I'm not sure exactly what they expect to do. He's got mules, and you can actually survive with very little economy off just mules alone. But I'm not sure what he really expects to do with just a few Vikings. Does he really think he can hold things off long enough to get his economy going again? I mean, I guess there's no point in giving up. You might as well try and use these mules to your advantage there. He did cancel that command center. Is he producing more units? He's producing more Vikings. Wow, and trying to go in more so Vikings starting to come out here for Jinro now. He's landing them in the meantime so they don't get kind of sniped by these other Vikings. And he's using them to spot for these siege tanks as well. Gonna blow up Jinro's siege tank on the corner there. If he can get in and start sieging up on that corner, that might be pretty good. I like this. This is gonna be pretty cool actually. These going between fighter mode and assault mode, being able to change about and avoid fire from the enemy Vikings basically when they don't want it. But he engages without really needing to. His Vikings get destroyed. Oh, these Marines need to watch out. There's the siege tank. Ah! Okay, they do fall back away from that, but now he's out of Vikings, so he can't really come back at all. With the reactor on that, he's just able to pump out several Vikings. And look at this, he's just barely produced a few SCVs here in the meantime, just to get some gas in so he can start producing units. Here come those Marines. Wow, he's actually going to run in here and try and assault in the main base here. The siege tanks have been destroyed, so he's just kind of last-ditch running in with these Marines, trying to do what damage he can. SCV's coming off the line. He realizes that he didn't really have anything in there, and there's no reinforcements in the back here, so he's able to run around with these Marines pretty, there's not really much that he can do about that. Oh, the siege tank gets up, though, and fires a shell right in the middle of those units. Oh, this is just, ow, oh man, that's just brutal. Barracks has landed in his base. It's trying to produce some Marines. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do much good with his Viking over here. Does he even see it? Yeah, he sees it, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Anyway, because Jinro is going to come over and get an expansion going pretty quickly. He's taken out those Marines. Man of One Way has managed to get a few SCVs up, but he's just so far behind. It's ridiculous. Wow, and the new base comes up. He's going to plant down those, the mules at the new base. Try and get mining off that a little bit quicker so he conserves his income a little bit longer. He's got a better income going longer. And a couple Vikings out as well. Man of One Way is really in deep doo-doo right now. There's not a whole lot he can do. He's building a command center, of all things. Those mules are just ridiculous. Just with sheer mules, he's been able to kind of keep his economy going and build units. Absolutely ridiculous. Another command center is going up. He's going to try and catch up there. And he really needs those SCVs, though. Where's the unit tab? There we go. Look at that. 40 SCVs to 13. Not good at all. And here's a strike force coming over here to try and camp outside of his base. If he can move this over and stop Man of One Way from getting an expansion, it will just be basically curtains. Well, not terribly curtains. He can still mine off his main for a while, but it'll still be pretty bad. And see, that's the thing is ManofOneway is mining just off mules, but so is Jinro. So not good at all. Here he comes in for the assault. Siege tank is on the high ground. This is pretty much curtains here. He's got 2 siege tanks. He's going to have to move them in and try and defend somehow. I don't know how he's going to defend. Vikings are able to spot. He tries to get those siege tanks in a good spot so that Jinro siege tanks can't get in any closer. He's having to land. Oh, this one's suicides over there. He's having to land his fighters to get them out of the way. And ManofOneway, GG's. Wow, nicely played. And I'm really surprised that we didn't see a counterattack earlier when he had the main forces outside of his main there when he had gotten assaulted. And man, that was just a devastating drop. The pre-igniter, 4 Hellions, so they were able to just pop SCVs basically in one volley. I believe 2 upgraded Hellions can pop an SCV. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that next time I see what damage a Hellion does. Still learning the game, guys. I'm sorry, but anyway, either way, GG. Thanks for watching, and wow, BoxeR playing StarCraft 2. Crap just got real. All right, later.